Hey guys, I kept getting the song "On the Road Again." I packed my bags, I'm on the road again. But specifically that part, "on the road again." So maybe perhaps you've maybe reached a point in your life where you're back on the road again. You're back on the Libra, the car to glory. Let's start this reading. This is a continuation only of the last video that you saw. There are themes there. The Knight of Cups is a very romanticist card. I'm going to talk about everything in a broad sense today, not so much that it is happening to you. It's just in the broader sense of things. We're looking at the Knight of Cups in like a 9 to 10 month view, okay? And if you guys were wondering, a lot of people brought up the heart chakra necklace. I make them, so if you are interested, I will be taking orders next Tuesday. I'm trying to work on a website right now for the jewelry. I'm gonna spawn off into making physical items. I started this last summer. I just never finished like the dream of it, but I recently got back into it because I found more quartz on the hill where I live here. So we'll set you up with that next Tuesday. I'll have details, even how to personally have it shipped and all that. So we have authentic card. We have you being your authentic self for the final time, no, for the first time, maybe for the first time in forever, with your authentic self. How did we build ourselves up to being here, and how can we continue to share that real authenticity too? Because number one, I think it can be seen. Number two, I think there's a practice here too of you utilizing that every day when you step out of your door to go to work, when you interact with people and they get a little slice of you. And we have that at the bottom of the deck. We do have the Devil with addiction. And this next card talks about either someone having obsessive thoughts to communicate, or this is the person around you, or maybe it's parts of you still doing the same cycle. So we'll talk about it. We'll clarify a few cards here in the bonus. Addiction is shown with a bottle. So somebody could have had addictions to the drinkings, to the nights with Jack. I'm sorry, I was going to say Sailor Jerry, but it's not even a Sailor Jerry bottle. And we have that also. So they're in connection to you. There is a toxic event that maybe went on between the two of you. That's what this reading is picking up. And let me just move the light so you guys could see the cards better. Leadership, exactly. And I think actually this reading is going to be a twin flame collective thingy. So I'm going to get on with it with this first card. She is seen in a pure leadership role. A lot of you are stepping up and showing others the way. You're showing people that faith can be restored. Maybe your own story is an example of that with leadership. I'm going to keep going. I did see the Empress. I don't know if people are pulling it already, and then Innocence at the bottom of the deck. I will get a flipper for how these all tie. There could be somebody seeing an Empress grow and become her own. It's almost like a full growth thing, even with the Empress card. How do the messages tie? How do they tie together today? Act of love, sit right there. It says act of love, do nothing. So when you become a reader, let's say you're very interested, you've already set yourself up with appointments, you read for friends, maybe you're starting even a quiet business of becoming a spiritual leader. And a lot of you are not venturing out on YouTube first, but maybe testing it out. This card talks about basically staying put because it's already coming to you. Your angels, your guides are saying, the more you move, the more it can't come to you. The more you complicate it, the more you keep moving out of it too, it won't come to you. So this is the do nothing card. It speaks of in Beloved Dead to actually keep your ass put. That's what it means. Bottom of the deck is creativity, and then backstory showed back out. So there's a behind the scenes story also that maybe somebody wants to remind you of. Some of them might want to put that back into your face, or somebody brings up a backstory, okay, about how maybe a breakup happened or their side of it. They want to reintroduce that to you. And I don't know why this keeps coming back. We got to clarify everything. So let's get started. Take a deep breath with me, Libras. Your first of the afternoon series, Empress to the addiction card here. And just give me a brief moment for shuffling. Okay, we're going to crack it to see the first thing. Oop, 8 of Cups, the Chariot. And I don't know why it did that. 8 of Cups. And if you notice too, your cards will behave a certain way if you split the deck. I've been using Rider-Waite recently because I feel like you guys recognize the cards right away. It's a much easier way to tell the story instead of the food deck or of using other decks that we have. They're coming to you after walking away. You could read it that way. The Chariot is Cancer, then you have the Truth with the Ace of Swords. The other split was the Six of Cups. Okay. I have a couple things to say about that. The Six of Cups comes off, I keep getting one word and a reverse Page of Wands. Maybe the message is being timid to come to you too, or not coming to you. Six of Cups can also be that this person has consistent memories of a person who is now a leader. They view you in the leader lamp, or you are in the spotlight, Libra. Lately you have been. They want to travel to you. Let's see the intentions. We have the Chariot back on a Friday. So it says they want to come to you. What is that addiction card? Because I wanted to clarify that too. The Sun. Somebody finds you to be the happiness of their day. Now the Sun is multiple things. It's almost like it can be 21 different things. It can be humor. It can be a slice of someone's positivity. It can be that you've reawakened, Libra. This person says they miss your sunlight. You provided sun for this person. Five of Cups, the Hermit again. And that'll happen. It happens quite a bit. What is the Hermit today? What's this person's feelings surrounding Libra? This is their feelings. You have two. Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. A missed opportunity over a feminine is one way you could read this. She's Gone by Hall & Oates is coming through. She's Gone, that song. If you listen to it, it's actually quite sad, that song. And it's about, I really missed the mark on this one. Just give me a second. Let me kick myself. That's what it means. The Four of Cups is a missed opportunity. Okay. They feel, though, that they have to travel to you. I don't know why that's new. What is the Chariot for the new cards here? Knight of Wands. It's another traveling card. Right on the live spot right here on the desk. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. You could have definitely been dealing with a Sagittarius sun sign. Sagittarius could have been in your past. Some of you told me you were married to a Sagittarian too. They want to come towards you because they find that you are, on most like dreary days for this person, they find that you have a sun capacity. You are like the solar panels on a house. Okay, that's like the best way I could put it. Without laughing, it's true. But the Six of Cups is also showing that they have nostalgia and they remember a lot of things about you. If you are a Libra female who took very good care of yourself, I get the channel that while they've even Page of Swords you now, they've watched the evolution of your character and your beauty and everything that you have to offer. This person has realized. I will probably be one of 21 readers that tell you that today, but they do miss an element of what you provided. The Hermit somewhat tells that story, Virgo placement, Leo placement, because of the sun. Okay. Someone who's alone in a different weather atmosphere from you wants to go out and feel the sun again. And I think they associate you to fun times when this person was younger. They could have been someone, Libra, too, that you chose to leave behind. Those cups are backstory in the Five of Cups, which is what is allowing me to say that. Okay. There could be a lot of nostalgia for even items that you have. This person could miss your car. This person could miss you. They could miss the house that you dwell in. But it's saying traveler in one card. The Chariot is the second travel card. Okay? What's remiss here? Like, what does this person most want to talk about if they ever reunite? They want to talk about talking. The Eight of Wands. This is nice. It's two cards of messaging, but it's also talking about communicating effectively. It doesn't talk about negative communication. It's somebody that wants to get their point across. They want to use the throat chakra in an appropriate way where Libra doesn't miss the message from the past too. So they want to say it straightforward. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo returns in multiple spots in your reading. Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Okay, and I'm just going to pull them back because they're just cracks of the deck. And I'm going to stop reading that way next week. I'm not going to do splitters a lot next week. We're going to have a lot of turnovers is what I call it. We're going to have the turnovers all next week. Watching, spying, Knight of Pentacles can be a delay. Okay, it could be a delay in a situation, delaying the message. Somebody can be lazy up in here because they're too busy gathering information. They might be waiting on a third source's opinion too, who is currently close to you. So be careful what you're talking about to others. Seven of Swords, please. Clarification for the Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords, which is, it was projected to come back today, the 7. Judgment. Okay. It's a reconciliation card. A lot of you have walked into the arms, because the Judgment can also be someone you've newly decided on. Okay, it's like seeing your crush and your crush liked you back. They could also be deciding on you, because the Page of Swords can also be someone new around you. Okay, and I feel like it's more a new person for a lot of you entering love again. A lot of you giving love a chance with the Sun card, because this could even be renewing the past couple years that you didn't date the Sun. It could be multiple things today is what I mean, because bottom of the deck, you have it there with Justice, and then you have these two unique pairings. We're getting a lot of doubles starting on Friday. Make a marker of that. You saw doubles on Friday. 6 of Cups, 7 of Swords. But you know what it gives me? I'm going to give a side note here, Libras. It's showing that this person, they still like you. Even if they were treacherous, mean, started third parties, this person was absolutely, if you want to call it like deplorable to you. There's a funny thing here about you still being likable. Okay. Which is getting me, because I don't understand that. It's either leave you alone to create wealth, abundance, happiness, but this person has an intrigue with the 7 of Swords, which means they may have even lied to others about their connection to you. 3 of Cups. Cancer and Venus, Wheel of Fortune are the fixed people. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio by the acronym ALTS. ALTS. Maybe somebody likes a computer, because you know when you sit your hands, I believe one of them spells that. I think. Don't quote me, but I think it is on a keyboard. Queen of Wands returns with the 7 of Pentacles. So that could be you putting all that love back into yourself. That's an enterprise of which masculines and feminines learn on the soul's journey, is that the more you put all that goodness back into yourself, it has a return capacity to give you more and more. It shows up on your skin. It shows up on the health of you and your family members. You start to have good communication. You start to live a healthier lifestyle. Queen of Wands is the business queen, but she's also really resourceful at multitasking. And she's also a standout in business, specifically. Creative director, curator, those types of adjectives. So out of, maybe if they travel, they hope that you're going to say yes to a question. This is coming off as a rhetorical question posed to the Libra, but it's about 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, thangs. Okay, so let's see that, because that's where I want to end it. Not kind of, I do, but those are two cards that make the first reading and this meet together. It's like they're family members and they're meeting. There is a connection. Queen of Cups could be coming from a Cancer. You have Cancer triple times, Virgo makes twice, Queen of Wands is a Leo. And then obviously you have everyone else that you saw in cards today. That's based out of your compassion. They find it rare. And also if you look, she kind of looks like she could float into the chair, like she could be in the recesses of that dark chair. She might like to be there most days in her psychic capability. This person seems fun and whimsical, but there's a reality to the Queen of Cups, and she may have gone through things. So it's just building character, maturing. There could be gifts that came out of a dark night of the soul type of deal. They want to reunite with the compassion that you gave. Okay? So now I can isolate the 7 of Swords in the reading. Isolate it to the Queen of Wands, please. What does that look like? King and Queen of Cups. That's beautiful. And they both landed on the 3 of Cups. These two were sitting like this on the table when they had flipped. These two maybe want to socialize with each other. These could be two water component people. Libra, let's say you have Pisces in your chart or Cancer, and you have it heavily in your chart, and you really feel like it's time for this social capability. There is ripe energy for two people to come together, and it doesn't have to be a celebration. It could just be an honest face-to-face, but it's something about this person knowing they did you wrong back then, and now they have something to offer in the skin that they're in, the King and Queen of Cups. I do want to thank you guys for your time and your efforts and bringing your gifts here every day. It's very important that I can feel you one-on-one. That way I could pick up on your energy. And look, they even want it to be victorious. So somebody finds you to be the exact divine pair. Now you're going to ask me, is it their opinion of me, or is it really true? Are we meant to be together? I see a couple things here. There's somebody spying too much for social interaction when they really should just bust up in your story and just show up. Okay, but I want to see what is restricting, maybe should I ask, what is restricting this person? A Four of Wands. Okay, there could be commitments. This person can be in a current relationship, not able to move forward with you, but like you're the one to them. Or this person is gathering with people that, I get a storyline, Libras, that they're gathering with people you know about, that they built not having a good opinion of you. It's like they badmouthed in the past. They could be gathering with those folks, or it's family for this person. It's a story of people stopping these two from being together. Okay? That's what I have so far. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you might be angry if they come back. You might have already been angry because they came back. Do they fear this card? Do they fear Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles? They're afraid it's going to push them further back into the story. You're going to completely shut them out with the Five of Pentacles. And that's what I'm picking up in the hour. Thank you guys. I'll see you in tonight's videos. Tonight is just long distance and no communication.